Hey, welcome back to Recreational Runners. You joined me on a week with John again. John, my new training partner, regular. Say hi, John. Hi. Tonight we're doing a 1 mile time trial. John's never done one before, have you?
No, never.
So I've just explained to him, I'm just doing it as a benchmark. I did the last one 7 weeks ago. And then I've not been consistent with my training. So I've been a bit more consistent the last couple of weeks with the low heart rate training. So I'm gonna do a benchmark now and then try and stay consistent for the next 4 weeks and then do another one. So that's the plan. I've done 2 low heart rate runs this week. John, have you done any runs this week?
I did a run last Sunday.
No, that's last week. That was the end of last week. That was our long run. I'm just winding him up. So I've done 2 low heart rate, but I've done them back to back and then tonight, so no rest day in between, but they were low intensity, so I should be all right. So let's see how we get on at the end. So we're done, we've done our cool down. I am very pleased. I did 7 minutes 11 seconds, so that's an improvement from 7:35ish, 38ish I think last time. And John, his first one, what did you do?
7:37.
7:37.
Next time I'll be 7:10.
7:10, yes. So there's our benchmark, and we're going to go for a slight increase on our long run on Sunday. We're going to go for 8 miles, maybe 8.5 if we're feeling okay and we don't get too lost and stuff. So thanks very much for joining me again, John.
Yeah, welcome.
And I shall see you on Sunday. See you on Sunday. Good morning, everyone. I said see you Sunday. It's actually Saturday. I asked John if he could do it Saturday because it's Father's Day tomorrow and my 9-year-old is coming to stay. Hooray. So yeah, we're out on Saturday, aren't we, John? How you feeling?
Feeling good.
We're in, almost coming up to 2.5 miles in. What does this say? Private track, no entry. Are we ignoring it? We're on the golf course and it's a public footpath. But they've put a sign up saying private, no entry. We're just gonna run if we see someone. Run fast. But a beautiful golf course. Da, 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 da. Sun up there. So I'm trying to stick to 140 and below, and John's just having to go with that as well.
Yeah, 135.
So I'm on 137 at the minute. All good. Catch you later. So we're back from our Saturday morning run and we actually ended up doing 9.5 miles. My plan was to do 8.5, small increment from 7.5 last week, 10% rule and all of that, which would have been slightly over the 10% anyway. But we were chatting, we took a route and we came back round a park, looked at the watch, 9.5 miles. And we both said we could have kept going, to be honest, because we're at that low intensity heart rate. My average was 138 beats per minute, which is brilliant. There was a couple of big hills that I opted to walk today because my heart rate went over 145 whilst I was trying to jog up them. So we walked and that got my average down to 138, which is exactly what I should be doing really, to stick to low heart rate, easy pace running. John was super happy. We literally put the world to rights. We talked about every subject you can think of that's going on in the world at the minute. Plus John's a teacher, so we talked a lot about education, etc. So yeah, really pleased. Pace-wise, it was 11 minute 37 miles, which is 37 seconds per mile slower than last week when we did 7.5. But that will totally be because my heart rate was lower and I walked up any big hills. So I'm happy with that. I'm not worried about the pace getting slower. It's all about heart rate for me at the moment, to keep that heart rate nice and low. I'm trying to remember what I've done this week. I think I've done 2 5Ks and a 2.5K warm up before a 1 mile time trial, so a tiny little bit of speed work, and then 9.5 miles today. So I'm gradually getting the mileage up. I'm going to try and increase my mileage each week. So next week I might do one of the 5Ks. I might go for 4K or maybe even 5K instead. And then at the weekend we're clearly going to be up in the 10 mile territory. We almost were today, so I'll go for a 10 miler on Saturday or Sunday next week. might even do 10 and a half. I don't know. See how I feel. See how John feels too. But yeah, it's been a good week. So really, I suppose we could call this week 1. I've got my Dr. Phil Maffetone book. So I'm now reading up on the math training, and it's a different formula. So next week I will talk to you more about it, because I've only read chapter 1 so far, and I haven't even got to the formula yet, and I haven't got to the test you do to do your maximum heart rate. So I'll talk to you about that hopefully next week. I'll get to that, and we'll talk about it more. But for now, it's just low heart rate. I'm just sticking to the sub 140, which is where I want to be. So happy running. Oh, by the way, if you have enjoyed this video, it's been a short one, but it's just an update on my training, as I said. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell for weekly content, sometimes twice a week at the moment in lockdown. So yeah, happy running. Take care.